What is up, everybody? It's the show after the show.
Yeah.
With my boy. Whoop.
Hello.
This way.
Yeah, there you
this
go.
way.
Yeah,
DJ Tay Boogie. So
what's good? What's good?
We know for a fact that we can't do everything within an hour. Because we stopped in the middle of some stuff, just like let it go. So I want to talk some more about Madden.
Yes.
And then I have some other stuff that's non-game related that I want to talk about. Because we're not able to talk about the non-game stuff on the game show anymore. So we're live in the game room here with my beautiful teal brick wall. We are.
I got it right this time, see.
Yeah, you did. I'm never gonna get it. I gotta, like, the only way I can think is like, hey, my left shoulder is the opposite way, so I need to go that way. Like, that's it. So you got it over the other way. But so Madden.
Yes.
All right. So 2021 was on one of the worst games lists. We talked a little bit about it on the other show. The franchise mode was broken.
Yes, very, very.
So, are they going to fix it?
It's very fixed. All right, we're going to do a quick rundown real quick. This is all that's coming to the Madden franchise mode. One, you got the road to the draft. So you go, your draft stop via college football playoffs. Then you have to interview with NFL teams. You have to do private workouts with selected teams. So it's like, okay, you got to do the interview, private workouts, and then
do I have to take that test? Do they make me take the written test?
Yeah, you got to take the test, buddy. All right, so they said depending on your pick, you'll travel to a unique venue will line up alongside a distinct cast of NFL stars for a 6-on-6 Iron Man during training camp.
Nice.
So they're also adding that, and then it flashback, of course, to your college career, whatever, through interviews. Class progression. So they play each position on the field. There are 4 positions this year to choose from: quarterback, wide receiver, halfback, and linebacker. So, and then each position has a different class to choose from. So that's going to be dope. Of course, the X Factor ability to unlock your level in each class. So pretty much the better you play, the more you unlock. I get that. Each class has rewards and your career hub for on and off the field. So you also get points for doing the podcast because it has 70+ podcast segments.
That's pretty cool that they have some podcasting in there. That's good. Yeah. That's a pretty fun thing.
And then with the season engine, you got different challenges based on your team's performance and your personal performance. So that changes your season. Side activities, mental focus, physical recovery, team bonding, and you have to build your brand at the same time. So pretty much it's like you really have to be an NFL player this year. And
that's pretty cool. That's going to be pretty cool.
And the pressure moments.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see like what they're going to do. Like, I was super disappointed in last year's game, with the exception of the franchise player, like where you get to be the quarterback or whatever. What's that mode called?
Oh, that was Face of the Franchise.
Face of the Franchise. Yeah, there you go. Like, I actually liked that in both, like, last year's and the year before. Like, I thought that was pretty cool. I'm interested, though, to play as a linebacker. Like, I think that'll be really, really cool. Being a defensive player in that game is different anyway, right? Because they've only 1 or 2 years have they ever really focused on Defense. Yeah.
I wish they would have put safety on that list because, hey, I am interception king.
Are you? Yeah. We have to play. I got to get what? How much is? It's going to be $60 for the regular edition on PlayStation, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. EA, please just send me a code. I bought the MVP edition on Xbox. Yeah. I'm jokingly asking for a code, but in all seriousness, it'd be awesome if they did.
Right,
I'm planning on streaming it a lot. Did I show you my pictures, my overlays for Madden this year? Have I shown you those yet? I got a ton.
I had a cough.
Oh man, I got a ton of overlays that I was doing for Madden this year. I think I've already deleted them though, but I put them out on my Twitter. I know they're out on Twitter for people to see. But I've had a couple people reach out and ask me to do overlays for them, and I just kind of laughed. I was like, dude, I just do them for myself for fun. Like, it's not a real thing for me.
So you really want to piss people off with your overlays?
They're not even great. Like, they're just okay. They're fun looking. Like, I did it to essentially say, okay, I'm a Raiders fan. I'm going to do silver and black overlays for Madden this year. That was it. Like, I didn't do it to like be a pain, but I just threw the tweet out into the private chat so you can see the link. And I'll roll it in the banner here for everybody to kind of see. And I'll put it in the chat as well so you can go and take a look if you want. But I didn't do it to be like a jerk. I did it because I thought it was fun. Like, I was like, oh, it's kind of a cool thing to do. Like, you know, I'll put it out there and just let people see them. Like, they're really basic, but it has some Raiders logos. And then, like, when I get a first down, I have DJ Khaled going, another one.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I gotta learn how to do those overlays.
Yeah, so I got that, and then anytime I turn the ball over, I have Maggie Simpson, like where it says like you suck, and it says you, and then she points at her pacifier. You know, like I have a bunch of little things like that. Like I just did it to be fun. It's not a, you know, no real seriousness. But if somebody really wants one, like, and they want overlays, like I'll help out wherever, I guess. I just don't have a whole lot of free time. So if you're super into wanting to do like really over the top overlays, I'm not going to have time to help, but I can always help with like the you know, different PNG files and stuff.
Cash App.
Yeah. I'm not even asking people to pay. Like, just like let's have fun with it. Like Bengals fans, I have a really good overlay already for Bengals fans. Like if anybody wants one of those, it basically looks like, you know, the jungle themed dashboard pads that they have along, and it has some of that across the bottom, so it looks like a jungle, and you're like over top of it and stuff. So kind of a cool one. But have you seen any movies lately? Have you watched anything good? Since we don't talk about it on the other show anymore.
Movies,
or TV shows, movies.
I've been catching up on Lucifer. I know I don't nobody want to watch that. So
yeah. That's a no-go for me.
But it's an actually good show.
Oh, I've had a lot of people tell me that they really like it. It's just not my thing. Because it's a little of a horror, right? Like,
no, it just takes stories for pretty much. They took the Bible and turned it into a TV show.
All right.
But the people are actually like you and me, so it's like Lucifer.
Old bald guys. I know you're not bald. Like I know you're not bald, but I definitely am.
I'm getting there. I got to the LeBron Central coming.
Yeah, you went. Hey, you went and got your hair cut today, though.
Had to.
Bro. I can't tell you the last time I went somewhere to get my hair cut.
I'm gonna need you to get out the house.
I'm just saying, I don't know when to get my hair cut. I couldn't tell you whenever. Like,
you said you do it yourself.
Yeah, I haven't had hair in so long. Like, I used to do the uptown fade. Now I have to do the downtown fade. You know, like now we're going the other direction. Like, all right, a little lighter up here and thicker as you go down. Yeah, no, but yeah, you at least get a haircut. But yeah, Lucifer on is that on Netflix?
It's on
Is
Netflix.
that on Netflix?
And
We'll have to check it out.
it's another one. What's the show? Like the Book of Secrets. They're talking about different stuff that we
Is
don't
that
know.
like the American government like hidden?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
hidden
dude,
secrets.
I
Yeah,
watched
yeah,
that. That was super cool.
yeah. I
Yeah,
was
I
like,
watched that
wow.
one.
I was like, that was definitely dope. So
Yeah, I watched that one. That one was cool. Um, what other stuff? What am I watching right now? I watched Ted Lasso. I've been watching. It's episode 4, I think, is on Friday.
well, that's on my list.
Is it
That's
on your? It's on your list.
yeah.
It's a cool one. I really enjoy the show. I think it's an interesting watch. Um, and then I saw Suicide Squad on Friday.
Is it worth it? Be honest.
I enjoyed it. Do I think it was a great comic book movie? No. Do I think there's some really cool moments? Yeah. I think some of the CGI in it is really well done.
So they should have put Will Smith in this one. I know.
I don't know if it would have been the same with him in it, like good or bad. Like if you put him in it, it may not fit. Like, and I didn't even really need Harley in it at all, and I love that character. Like, she's by far my favorite DC character. Like on the Batman, like I'm a Batman fan, and I love some Harley.
We gotta go get Mr. J.
Yeah, but we could have gone without Harley in that whole movie, and it still would have been really good.
So they
Honestly.
switched up the storyline from the last one, or
no? Oh, it's totally different. Yeah, it's totally different. Like it's its own flick for sure. It doesn't really fit with the other one. But they could have left her out, and I still would have probably enjoyed it. It's just not. It's not going to win any awards. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's still decent.
Good. For our comic book and video game heads, it's a good watch. But not
I mean, it's definitely not going to win any awards. But I think there's some things to be said about like just the overall enjoyment of the movie. Like you can sit back and relax and watch it and enjoy it. Similar to Space Jam, like I was like, okay, am I really going to enjoy it as much as the original? And I didn't. But there were some little moments in it, like I don't know if you noticed or not. You watched it, right? The new Space Jam.
I haven't watched the full. I watched maybe like 10 minutes of it.
Okay, so there's a bunch of little like hidden things in the movie, like Easter eggs and stuff. That as you're watching through it, if you catch them, it makes the movie 100 times better. Like one that I'll just tell you to watch, like, is like when they show you Marvin the Martian for the first time, when he's holding his ray gun in his hand, watch what happens with his ray gun. If you just take a quick peek at like it's just one little thing, and everybody's like, "How did you notice that?" And I was like, I was kind of looking to see what they were doing with it, and that was pretty cool.
So they got a whole bunch of subliminals in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh man, so what else did we not tackle? We didn't get through. We got through just about everything on the show. We haven't talked about music at all. Any new stuff that you're digging right
now? Well, the talk of the town was the Dipset versus the Lox versus.
Mm-hmm.
And Jadakiss manhandled the whole Dipset.
Yeah.
By himself.
That's pretty cool.
And like, so I've been on my Lox and Dipset kick. Actually, Jadakiss and Cameron and Fabulous will be here Friday at OTR.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to see that. But they're also going to be on tour. So the Lox, Dipset, and State Property are going on tour. So when they come back through for that, I'm definitely going to that concert.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, I was like, that's 3 of my favorite groups.
Yeah, that'll be really cool. So I have a weird one to share, and I know this is anybody who's watching this is gonna be like, "Are you for real right now?" If you haven't listened to it yet, It's called Met Him Last Night. It's Demi Lovato and Ariana Grande. But it's the Dave Adu remix. It is ridiculous.
Hold on. So you said Met Him Last Night.
So good. Yes. Met Him Last Night. It's actually a song about meeting the devil. Like
But you won't watch Lucifer.
No, like it's just one of these, like, so it's really interesting. Like I like initially when I listened to the song, like I took it as like, hey, she met some dude that was like super douche. And then after listening, it's like, oh no, like she's talking about like addiction. Like they're talking about like having to deal with addiction and stuff. Like it's a really interesting track. Like, and I'm all about remixes, so I fall into that category a lot. Like certain things will catch my attention because it's like, hey, it's New Music Friday, and they'll play something. I'm like, that's not new. Like I've heard that track before. Like I know that's not new. But that one, like for real, one of the best remixes I've heard in a while.
I just added it to my Apple list. So
yeah, take a listen. Like,
let
me know what you think. Like, cause it's not everybody's thing, right? Like those two, like poppy, whatever, like pop music. You can take or
pop crossover.
Yeah, like you can take it or leave it. But I think the remix is really really cool. And then I follow this band. They actually broadcast on Twitch. They're live on Wednesday nights, and I'll probably go try to catch the last part of their show tonight. They're called Halocene, and they released on YouTube this week a cover of Metallica's Enter Sandman, which is really really cool.
That's different.
Yeah, and they're very very cool. They do a lot of covers and stuff, but they have their own. Like you can actually look up on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or Apple Music. They're out there. HALOCENE. So if anybody's looking for a new, like, I don't want to say they're like screamo, but they do some of that kind of stuff. But they've got some really really cool stuff, and they do a lot of collaborations with other bands. So.
Yeah, I'm looking up everything as you talking like now. Now it's a guy that I listen to. I follow him on IG. Y.X.official. And he just did a Spanish song, but the American version is coming soon. But
you talking about that To Mayor or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's sick.
Man, I was like, yo, I need the regular version.
Yeah, like, it's sick. That's the only thing. That's actually the only thing that's out on Spotify right now from them. Like, and it's on my liked list already. Like that song is amazing. It's super cool. So
I couldn't even find him on Apple Music. I was like, is he on Apple Music?
It's just YX. There's no periods or anything. So that might be why. Like if you're trying to look up Y period, X period, or what, you're not going to find it. Yeah, YX official Apple Music. YX. It's just YX on Apple Music.
Right, and they got two of them, so I'm trying to figure out which one is him.
It is here. I'll send you the link. I just sent it to you on Discord.
Sweet.
So you'll be able to pick it up on your phone. But yeah, if you're interested in him as well, like taking a listen to that, there's the link in Apple Music. I put it on the Twitch as well, so people can go take a listen to that. See if I can find that remix for everybody to listen to too. I'll put that link. I can put the Spotify link in because I know I have that on my list. Yeah, so let's share that so everybody can take a listen if they choose to. Put that in the comments. Anything else going on that? I know we want to wrap up here soon, but I figured a little 20 to 30 minute wrap up.
I actually get back into DJing. So.
Oh yeah, where are you playing? What are you doing?
Right now I'm practicing, and people were asking me to send like personalized mixes. They give me a list of artists, and I just take all the artists and throw all that music together.
I got you, bro. I will give you the weirdest playlist of all time for you to practice with.
And I guarantee you, I can have it recorded and sent to you.
I would come up with some craziness. Like when I used to DJ weddings and special events and stuff, people would come up and request the weirdest stuff, and they'd be like, "Do you have this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And this is before the age of being able to just pull whatever off the internet, right?
Right.
Like I think I have upwards of like 2,200 CDs. Like I still have a huge collection. I was going to convert it all digital, and I was like, I just don't have time. But yeah, there's like, I love music. So I could probably come up with some really crazy stuff, and it'd be a lot of fun.
Sounds like a challenge.
I know it does. That's why I'm like, I wonder what I can give me some good stuff. So, all right, brother. Well, I'll let you hop off. I wanted to just cover a couple things since we couldn't talk about it on the show. We're limited to what we can really cover there. So the show after the show is fun. I mean,
we got to take it to the locker room.
Yeah. Well, I've actually have another couple ideas that I want to throw out there for the community and for people to actually listen and think about. I'm thinking about putting a show together called Almost the Weekend. I don't know if people would be into it, but basically talking about like, hey, what are my plans this weekend? Like, what movies am I going to see? What music am I looking forward to listening to? Like, because New Music Friday, what games are coming out that I want to play over the weekend? So it's a concept that I'm thinking about throwing out there. And then there's some other little short show ideas that I've got. Before we did the Connection Interruption podcast, I did a show called The Gamer Minute. And it was essentially a minute long of like all the hot topics of gaming from the day before. And I would record it like first thing in the morning.
You got to have a lot of cardio for that. Get everything in a minute.
Yeah, it's fast. But it was really cool. So I'm thinking about possibly bringing that back. So we'll see how that works out. But we'll definitely be talking more about movies and music and stuff. We got to come up with ways to get that out there because there's a lot of good stuff that we want to talk about, but we can't do on the other show as we're going to be limited in time. So, all right, everybody, thanks for swinging by. If you're catching this video on demand, be sure to give us a follow on social medias. You can
follow this guy.
Yeah, and the other guy. It's that way. Look at it. I got it right. That way. So DJ Tay Boogie on Twitter.
Test artist on
Twitter. Let's get together again here sometime soon. We'll see if you're not following the other podcast that we work together. That's over on GameDay_esports on Twitch or at GameDay Esports.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a whole lot of new stuff coming your way here soon as we try to branch out and kind of do our own little things as well. So in addition to doing the stuff for Game Day, we're going to start dabbling in some other stuff.
Yeah.
And hopefully Tay's going to start DJing live on Twitch.
I can do that.
That would be sick. My Friday night music while I'm gaming in the background could be DJ Tay Boogie. That would be sick.
Hey, I'm on it. That
would be awesome.
Well, you know what? I actually just ordered my cords from Amazon, so we could do a test run on that.
That would be very, very cool. All right, everybody, we will see you next time, and thanks for stopping by the show after the show. You're in the game room.
Locker room, baby.